what's the recruitment process for the Artesh? Like, because I I feel like if the people of Iran, like, they don't like the regime, like, won't most of the people in the Artesh be like more pro regime, and can this like be a break to the change in regime?
Yeah. Okay. So yes, however, the Artesh predates the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Yes.
Right. So there are two main armed forces in Iran. One is the IRGC and one the Artesh. And it's true that the Artesh constantly claims that it's pro the regime, but a lot of Iranian people know that that's their main chance for success, right? And the Artesh, even though it's pro regime, is less ideological. The IRGC is more. The Artesh has an ideology of for Iran. The IRGC has an ideology of for Islam, right? For the sake of it, for Islam.
Yeah.
And so it's protecting Iran is not even part of their directive in the IRGC. And they don't even recognize Iran's borders. That's why they want to defend Islam beyond Iran's borders or across the region, right? The Artesh's main directive, even now after the revolution, is to protect Iranians, right? And using that directive, a lot of Iranian people are trying to remind the Artesh what their mandate is, what they're supposed to do. And they're reminding them that you're supposed to protect Iranians. It doesn't say against who. It doesn't say that you're supposed to protect Iranian against foreign threat. It could also be against internal threat. And Iranian people are right now being attacked in the streets. And your job is to protect Iranian people. So if the IRGC or if the Nirei Intizami is attacking Iranian people, the Artesh needs to get involved. And even though they're currently pro-regime, that advertisement of remember who you're supposed to be loyal to, what you're supposed to be doing, is working on some of, like, there are videos of Arteshi people coming out and saying that we're standing with people, and they disappeared. The ones that said that, they disappeared. But it's hard to imagine that some higher officials do not think the same. The Artesh has never had, even for the past 40 years, they never got involved in attacking the people. Like throughout the protests, they never came in the scene to attack the people, to crush the protests, right? So but the IRGC does have a history of doing that. So at least that record of them is clean. So the only thing you have for Artesh, for the people to hate them, is that some higher officials, every time a protest said, is that they came and they pledged allegiance to the regime. They said, no, we're for the regime. Like, we will always protect the regime and stuff, right? So that is bad. But they don't have a record of actually crushing protests. So that makes them, from that aspect, they're the cleanest institution that the people could have some. And the fact that it has a pre-Islamic Republic history means that it has a cleaner brand for people to forgive them. The IRGC is unforgivable, right? The Basij is unforgivable.
Yes.
The mullahs are unforgivable. The mullahs in the power are unforgivable. Khamenei is unforgivable, right? The Artesh is forgivable, even though they're currently saying they're loyal. So that's the hope. That's the hope of the people. And that's why every time a video of an Arteshi officer comes out that they say, like, we're going to take the side of the people, everybody is like so excited because they're like, oh, we need more of this. Remember, 5 years ago, we had only a few images and videos of girls in schools taking off their hijab, right? Now we have an ocean of that. So we're hoping that right now, today, I'm speaking with you and I'm like, oh, we have like 3 videos of Arteshi people saying that we stand with the people, okay? So 5 years from now, are we going to see an ocean, a sea of like videos and pictures of Arteshi people saying that they're going to defect and they're going to stand with the people? If that's what's like, we're hoping that this keeps growing, because that's what will take down the regime, especially when Khamenei dies. We don't know when he's going to die, but when he dies, are we going to be ready? Get my best-selling book, Why There Is No God, for free. Click on the link for it in the description.